Hi, I'm Paul Harper and I'm the Unit Director for Engineering Design for Wind and Marine Power. So I was a student here at Bristol in aerospace engineering, but don't let that worry you. I'll explain in a moment why I'm now completely committed to renewable energy and why I think this is a great unit to take for civil engineers. Wind and marine energy is set to play a huge role in our future energy infrastructure, both in the UK and globally. So why do this unit? Well, you can see from my terrible drawing behind me that there are absolutely huge challenges linked with the design of these massive structures. So wind turbines today, they have blades in excess of 160 metres in diameter, and the little blob on the diagram on the right is an A380 aircraft. So you're designing structures far larger than many of the largest aerospace structures. And in terms of civil engineering, this gives absolutely huge challenges from a design perspective. You need structures that can withstand the huge wind and also wave loading going into these structures, and also understand the interactions with the soil. One of the unique things about this unit is it's entirely taught by industry. So it involves industry professionals coming in and telling you about their day-to-day work and the theory they apply within that work to design these huge structures. In terms of the topics they'll be covering, you'll be learning about the types of loading the devices are subject to. You'll be learning about the design features and characteristics of the devices, the installation processes associated with them. And from a civil engineering perspective, you'll be going into the detail of how to go through a complete design process for an offshore wind turbine foundation.
I provide some of the specialist civil engineering lectures, and I lead the civil engineering project. In the project, what we look at are the foundations of an offshore wind farm. We make a selection of the type of foundation and then do the detailed design of that foundation. I'm a marine civil engineer, and I've been in the industry long enough to have been at the beginning, at the start of this very interesting industry. I saw the mistakes that we made. I've helped to try and improve some of those methods that we used, so I'm able to explain where we came from, what we did to begin with, how we've improved it, and how we do things now.
So in terms of the assessment of this unit, it has two main coursework projects, and those coursework projects form 100% of the assessment. So the first project is a group coursework project where you'll work alongside both other civil engineers and also aeromechanical students to design either an offshore wind or tidal energy farm. And the second project is an individual project focused purely on your own civil engineering specialism, and that will be to design an offshore wind turbine foundation. So that project is led by a civil engineer with many, many years of experience of both designing and installing both offshore wind and offshore tidal energy foundations. And he will give you specialist lectures and seminars that are associated purely with that project and just for the civil engineers studying the course.